that's the thing. Like the great teachers care so much that it is heavy for us, but it's only heavy. So I think there's one, I think like the teaching system, profession, or whatever, it's like very exploitative, especially to young educators. So like for one, if we look at the majority of like the teaching base, it's women. I mean, we know it's still
Mhm.
majority white women, but it's women. Young, especially when you see there's like fresh out of college or whatever. And like, granted, like the teaching pipeline has changed over the years. Like, I think when I first started, there was a higher number of like classically trained teachers versus like alternative
Mhm.
cert. That's completely changed.
Yeah, because they have they have career switches or that programs where all you got to do is take like 30 credits of something or,
Yeah.
do something.
Alternative
So
certification
they
stuff.
made it
Yeah.
so easy for people like, oh, that career is not working out here. Come get free summers. Come get,
Yeah.
come get summers
Yeah.
off or something like, however they're advertising it. But I worked with a lot of career switches. I had a teacher who was teaching AP 11th grade English, and his degree was in like film or something.
Okay.
Film. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. We could go off on a tangent about like the qualifications, the pipeline, the
Yes.
expertise needed, like the we could definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. But
Oh, but like with like teaching just being so exploitative, there's like super young folks or people who are just coming in and it's just like the machine is just like, we just need bodies. Like they eat us up, they chew us up, they spit us out, they like extract from those in the classroom. And there's this idea that a good teacher cares so much for their kids that they give up weekends, they give up nights, they take a second job. There's like these movies like The Freedom Riders
yes, was one of
and
my
like
favorites.
there's just like these inspirational things. There's like this narrative of like what a great teacher is. Um, and it's not fair because
I know.
like
It's like, is the teacher human though? Like, is she human? Does she
and
have
then
feelings?
also though like to care deeply and to be tired can be for a different reason. So like you can be tired because like yeah, you had to work a second job or something. You can also be exhausted from the fact that like you're a black or brown teacher operating within a system that was created to ensure that black and brown people do not succeed outside of the realms of where we're allowed to succeed. That is exhausting. It's exhausting
Very.
to work within a system where I'm like granted I'm 4'11". I've got a
Oh my
strong point. Don't
gosh.
say that. I'm a little itty bitty. I'm a little itty bitty. Very small, very small. My babies were always bigger than me. I were
I'm like a foot taller than you, Erica.
so big. Yes. And there was one time I was like getting after one of my boys. I had had him for 2 years and I was like like getting after him, but I was looking up and he was looking down, so he couldn't escape me. But but I'm like this tiny person, like, and like, granted, having a confidence or whatever can be intimidating, I guess, but like, what do you mean to tell me you're scared of a 12-year-old? How you gonna tell me you are a 40, whatever, 30 plus, whatever, grown person, whether you're a woman or man or whatever, and like, how are you afraid of a child? How are you intimidated by this
Because
child?
they
Like,
don't have a relationship with them.
don't have a relationship. But then also to be clear, I know who they're picking. They're picking my black and brown boys to mislabel as bad. They're picking my black and brown boys and my strong black girls and even my strong Latina girls too. Like they're picking those kids to say they're problematic, they're aggressive, they're combative. This is a 12-year-old. 12-year-olds, period, are problematic, aggressive, hormonal,
Very.
whatever. It doesn't matter who it is. But I'm the grown up. So you can't tell me that, like, because one thing what you're not going to do is tell me my kid is bad. What you're not going to do is tell me my kid can't do the XYZ because baby over here is getting everything done. Tell me, I had one day my like appraiser come in and like looked at one of my kids or whatever and saw one of the boys and was like, "Oh wow, he's doing really well." He wrote a whole paragraph. And I'm like, "This is 7th grade. What do you expect?" Yes, of course he wrote a whole paragraph. That was the assignment. She was like, "He's not. He didn't even blend sentences in blah blah blah's class." And I was like, "Well, then that should go to tell you blah 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 is doing something wrong. It's the adult, it's not my kid." And like, so like that's exhausting. It's exhausting to be in a space like that. It's exhausting to my first like 4 or 5 years there, like I was the disciplinarian. It was, you know, where that happens, where it's like the black or brown teacher on the team that is really strong with classroom management. They're like the default disciplinarian. So there was another teacher who would threaten the kids with me in his own classroom if they're misbehaving, would say like, "Oh, you don't want me to, I'm going to call Miss Della Rosa." And so to get them to behave. And it's like, you're making me the bad guy.
Right.